Wait a second, I'm really playing as this guy. What the heck is going on? What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Obsidian. Last episode, things literally hit the fan. We're not going to talk about what kind of things, but pretty much every evil leader in Pokemon ever showed up here and then plotted together this way to rule the world, you know, usual Pokemon stuff. But then this guy Ark showed up and apparently he's a psychic and told us the future. So now we have the future on our side, which means we pretty much can't lose, right? So in this episode, we're going to be heading over to a new city and hopefully with a new gym, because we actually met Bill at the very end of the last episode and he finally showed us what this thing over here is. We can't leave without a group, so you can actually teleport to other cities with this thing, but we can't use it unless we go in a group. So we're going to go talk to Dad, Phil, and Ark, and we're going to see exactly what we're going to be doing from the rest of this adventure, because apparently our Dad and Phil can no longer come with us. According to Ark's vision, they're going to die. So don't know about what's going to happen, but we're going to find out right now. Got any good news for us, Orange? Oh, really? You met Bill? He's a brilliant guy. I heard about his teleportation machine being installed in all Poké Centers. I didn't think he'd have them all up and running by now, though. How convenient. You can share your map data with us then. We can all use it to teleport to Rosewood City? Question mark? No, we can't all go. This was the whole point of me going with you guys, to prove that my missions were right, that you would listen to me. Don't you see? My latest vision was correct, which means that my other ones will be as well. You guys said you'd let me prove it to you, so you must listen. You even said that you can change the outcome of your visions, Ark. Why wouldn't you be able to change this? We can make it out safe. I have no idea what to avoid in Rosewood that would allow us to change the outcome. My visions don't show us enough. Yes, it is possible to change. This is too dangerous of an event to risk not being able to change, Phil. You guys, please listen to me. I'm trying to protect you. How do we know Orange will be safe? I can see how we'll be safe if we stay back, but what about him? Your son is a great Pokemon trainer, which will be aid enough for him, but with my traveling alongside him, he will be even safer. Aw, well thanks for the compliment, man. I don't really think I'm a very good Pokemon trainer, but you know, we can get by at least. I've seen that Lucan is not a safe man, and I think that only Orange and I can stop him. I don't want to risk your lives along with ours. It will be easier without worrying about you guys' safety as well. Why can't we just ask the police for assistance? That's their job. Don't know if you've heard of any of what's going on with police lately, man, but don't know about that. They couldn't stop Team Rocket. They're incompetent. Straight up. Do you really think on top of their uselessness that they'd listen to me? I don't think someone's gonna listen to me based on visions I have. I was lucky when you agreed to test my vision. The cops won't be giving as much of their time as you guys were. You have a point, Ark, so what do you suggest we do? I don't want to just give up and go home. You guys can go back to Maple Branch Town and help Tamarack with his research. That sounds kind of boring, not gonna lie. I would much rather go to whatever city we're going to and probably fight some evil guys. That sounds like fun. You guys weren't able to get to the top of Gaia Tower. Perhaps the answer to that is in some of his books. Plus, if we do need you, you can teleport to whichever city we're in. We just have to transfer our map data to you. Fine, we'll listen to you. You two can go on together without us. Just please check in as often as possible. Yes, sir, we will. I know how hard it must be to leave your son behind, but I promise you, everything will work out in the end. Orange is almost a man now. I trust in him to make the right decisions when the time comes. I'll miss you, son. Please be careful. I actually don't know how old we even are in this game, so apparently we're close to being a man. Let's just guess we're like 16 to 18, right? Is that when people become men? I don't really know. I don't think I ever became a full one myself. That sounds wrong. Anyway, let's finish up this story here. I suggest you keep getting the gym badges. They'll help in sharpening your skills. Just come talk to us if you ever need advice, Orange. I'm not gonna say goodbye, son, because I know we'll see each other in the near future. So I'll just say good luck and be careful. What a nice dad, man. See, everyone hates saying goodbyes, you know it. So why not just say good luck and I'll see you next time? Because you definitely will see you next time. Or at least you gotta be hopeful that we will. Let's get going, Orange. We haven't got time to lose. We need to retrieve those tower gems before Lucan does. Oh, and don't worry. I'll make sure you know about any visions I have that you should help both of us get to those gems before him. Off to Rosewood City. See you there, Orange. Alright. Well, that was an interesting start to the episode. We got straight to the point, and now we know we've got to go to Rosewood City. So if you guys are excited for another episode, make sure to leave a like. I really want to thank you all so much for the support in the last few episodes. I don't know if it's my mindset that's changed or something, but I've just been noticing a lot of really nice comments from you guys lately. So thank you so much for all of you awesome people out there supporting the channel and supporting this series. If you want to help out some more, make sure to leave that like. And by the way, the fan art spotlight is most definitely still going. I just didn't want to put one in this episode because we had that whole long intro. I'm sorry, I just keep coughing all over my words, or not coughing, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. I've been a little bit sick lately, and so I've been coughing. I guess that's what I was trying to say. But anyway, I did not mean to heal up our Pokemon. I actually just meant to go over to this little machine over here so we can get inside and initialize the molecule transporter. Molecule. Sure. Where would you like to go? We actually have way more towns than I thought, but we are definitely going to Rosewood City, which is, I guess, the last one, and whoa! Have a nice day! That was an interesting little noise there. I also don't know why I said wait for your party when we literally just went in on our own, but we are now in a completely different Pokemon Center, and actually the biggest Pokemon Center yet. This place even has a little sick bay for people. That's so cool. Some people get sick or hurt in this city. It's not really an issue in any other town, though. How do people not get sick anywhere else? Apparently, this is where I need to go because I was just talking about how I've been sick for like a month and then this happens. So, interesting, I guess, that we happen to go to a hospital kind of Pokemon Center. Or I guess maybe I have the visions that Ark is having. That would be pretty crazy. It's not that I don't believe in them necessarily, but I don't have a full trust in Ark yet. I don't know why, I just met him, so don't really trust him all the way, but I'm sure we can get to. Anyway, this lady I thought was saying something interesting, but she really only talked about something called the Vipers, which I guess is some kind of gang. The city always seems so depressing. Do you feel the same way? Not at all, man. I really love the city. It's too big for just one Poké Center. The mayor should do something about that. Sure. I don't really know. We haven't actually seen the city yet, but we're about to, and this is pretty exciting. This is a much bigger city than you're used to, Orange, so be careful. I hear a lot of battles go on within this city limits. Let's get going! Oh. Well, that is very interesting because we've barely ever seen a city where people actually battle you in Pokemon. Aside from like Castelia, which has some special kind of people. Okay, now I know it's dangerous, but we need to find Lucan. He will more than likely take you hostage, but I know that you will be saved. I know it sounds crazy, but I think we can find information he's hiding, or any plans he has. We know he wants the gems, but not sure why. Like I said, it's a big city, so we'll have to spread out and cover some ground. Keep an eye out for him. Alright, peace out, bro. Just gonna jaywalk right across the street. I guess this isn't Yokai Watch, so we don't really have to push a button to cross the street. Still not sure why that was actually a feature in the game, but it does lead to a really cool secret boss, so I guess that's why it was a feature, huh? It's always snowing in Rosewood City, but it's not cold enough for it to actually accumulate. You have to go farther north to see lots of snow. That is awesome, man, because I kind of live in a snowy city, so it's kind of cool being here because it does feel a little bit like Chicago so far. I mean, I don't really live in the city, but I guess I don't really go there that often either, but I've been there a couple times, and I've been in other major big cities like New York City. I actually used to live there for almost 2 years, so fortunately, in New York City, the music doesn't glitch out. Then again, real-life cities don't have a theme song, do they? This building here is where a lot of the Elite Four meet up to discuss Pokemon League business. Well, I want to get in there, heck yeah. I know he's not here, but just let him know that Cyrus won't be joining us. I haven't heard anything from him in weeks. I told my men in confidence that he'd be joining us in Rosewood, but our operations are gonna have to change once again. I'm sorry, sir. I'll make sure he gets the message right away. Can I help you? You again? What did I tell you about eavesdropping? This is the last straw, kid. What? Alright, kid. I'm gonna teach you a lesson about meddling with adult business. Move! Oh god, have we just been taken hostage? This guy, you gotta be kidding me. My vision came true. I can only count on him getting saved like in a dream then. I hope it goes as I saw it. Ah, so he did see this vision, but he knows that we're gonna be fine, and so I guess he's not too worried about it, or something. Bill, I was following them around and saw Lucan abduct that orange kid, the one you ran into in Root Spring Town. I watched him go into his warehouse up ahead, but I can't get in the front door without being noticed. Oh no, Lucan is dangerous. You need to save him. Yes, I know. I'm already on it. I'm not familiar with the territory. Can you do a quick scan for me and let me know what the quickest way in is? Yeah, of course. 1 second. What is this guy? He's just some kind of vigilante, and I guess Bill is kind of like his Cisco, you know, his Felicity, partner in crime, just building him gadgets. I don't know who this guy is. His name is Crimson, though. Always am. Thanks. Wait a second. I'm really playing as this guy. What the heck is going on, dude? Oh my god, is this like the... What? This is so insane. I guess you're not used to this in Pokemon, huh? Grapple to the top? Heck yeah! I'm a superhero right now! Dude, this is crazy. I guess I'm not really super, or I'm not sure if I'm super, but I'm at least, you know, this Iron Man Arrow kind of person where they just built themselves up to being a superhero, basically. So now we glide over here, and we're gonna enter the warehouse. Alright. I've marked several spots in the building to plant some bombs. Once you place those, go rescue Orange. Be careful though, if you get too close to the guards, Lucan will probably execute Orange. We don't know what lengths he's willing to go. So plant the explosives, get Orange, then get out of there. Dude, what is this? Oh no! This guy totally noticed this. Stay out of their line of sight and don't get too close. Okay. Well, my bad. I'm sorry, this is just, is this even Pokemon right now, dude? Like, what is going on? What am I doing? So I gotta place the bombs down, right? So I can't actually step on the red tile. I just gotta kind of talk to it. What? What is happening? I don't understand. How do I actually hide from those guys then? I guess we can't go that way because that guy will see us. Oh, apparently this isn't in his view. How the heck does he not see me right now? Okay. I'm sorry. I forgot that we were playing Pokemon for a second, and trainers are completely blind for whatever reason. So, alright, let's sneak right past this guy. Okay, actually, I think is this part of his view? How do they not see me? I don't, okay, whatever. This is basically going to be a game of trial and error because I actually don't understand their field of vision. So, like, 4 blocks in front of them and they'll see you, right? So, I guess we just got to count 4 blocks, and then the 5th one, they won't be able to see us. Alright, so let's go this way. And then I guess down, and that doesn't make sense because there's not one. What? How does he see us? I don't, okay, maybe I have to go behind him. Maybe that's the trick right here. What the heck? You don't. I can't be seen. I keep getting seen though. I really got to rethink how I go about this mission then, because I guess it's not that way. Can't go this way either though, because then that guy will see us. What the heck? How do I go over here? Oh, there's Lucan actually. What? Is that me? Holy crap, what's happening to me? No, I'm about to go down into a spike trap. Alright, Crimson, you gotta save this kid. So, for whatever reason, I never thought that while you're behind a guy, you can freaking subdue him. And then they're dead. What the hell, man? But now that actually lets us plant the explosives and makes this whole thing a whole bunch easier because we can just kill all these guys. And if this is even a Pokemon game anymore, I'm not really sure. But man, this is freaking cool. Actually, it's kind of hard to find things about this game, like, when you need help, because especially in this area, you can't save or pause. So, I basically had to figure this out while recording, I guess. So, thankfully, the creator of the game himself, Atomic, I think, Reactor Creator, I actually kind of forgot right now. Let's just go for Atomic for now. Has a whole LP of this game and was pretty helpful in figuring this part out, because I don't know why I didn't even try to push X behind the guys. I just didn't think to do that, but you can definitely do that and then subdue and shock all these people and plant all the bombs. They're planted. They're all planted. Now we're ready to blow this place up. So I don't know if we're supposed to go up to Lucan or just straight up leave. I'm gonna leave though. You can't leave, you have to save Orange. Dang it, dude. Oh well, I guess not. Either way, I will link you guys the creator's channel down below because I don't think I ever put that before. I put his page, but not the YouTube channel. And he actually posts pretty regularly on there, at least developing Pokemon Obsidian. So if you're interested in this game, definitely check that out. You! Who are you? I knew I was being followed back in Oak Grove City. What do you want to do with me? My quarrel is not with you. Let this boy go, or your fate will not be pretty. How did you get to me without any of my men making a noise? Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. What matters is my plan. Let the boy go. I know you're willing to hurt him. I know he's been snooping. Then you know I must send a message that Pokemon battles aren't the only way to get rid of a problem. This is one problem I won't let you solve. Oh, dang, what? Smokescreen? That was crazy. You need to stay out of that man's way. If I hadn't gotten there in time, I probably would have dropped you into that grinder. You must be one of those kids who thinks he has the power to save the world from a nefarious group of bad guys, huh? I've met a few like you before. Ooh, that means this guy's most definitely met Red before, so who could he be? If you're dead set on stopping them, keep a distance. Odds are I won't be too far behind or ahead of you. I'll be watching, but be careful, kid. So that's it. This random guy just came to save the day and then leaves forever. But man, that was such a sick mission right there. that was really cool. I guess mostly because it didn't feel at all like a Pokemon game, and that's pretty refreshing to see, I guess. Cars are a luxury and never really get driven around here. Almost everyone travels on foot, so the roads are usually pretty safe. That's cool, man. I did see a couple cop cars, though. I'm not sure about that. Oh, God. Hey, you're a young kid. You doing illegal things. What is wrong with you? These cops, are you kidding me? You can't just go up and accuse people of... Alright, I mean, maybe you can, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't, personally, if I was a cop, but I'm not a cop, so I wouldn't know, honestly. What I am, though, is a terrible Pokemon trainer, because look at what's happening right now, dude. I can't even take out a Lunatone. I don't know why. I've been put to sleep. I'm pretty sure I'm confused, too, and thankfully, Hail is going on, so I guess that's eventually going to take down Lunatone, because I don't think I'm going to hit a single hit in here. It's been taking a while, but these cops, man, not only... Actually, not just these cops, but Pokemon trainers in this game kind of lately have just been having some really annoying Pokemon to deal with. I guess because I'm so used to just one-shotting Pokemon, but a lot of these guys have kind of tankier stuff that just puts you to sleep and confuses you, and in the end kind of just delays the battle. I mean, sure, you'll lose every once in a while, but I just feel like if you're kind of relying on that strategy to win, then you're a true Pokemon trainer, because if you're not relying on hacks and you're playing Pokemon, dude, what are you doing, honestly? Anyway, Kogipound here is learning Mega Drain, which actually does less damage than Razor Leaf, so we're definitely learning that, especially because it's a special attack. I didn't even intend for the pun there, but I said especially when it's a special attack. But we're not going to get that. Instead, we're going to swip out to Berry because Sliggoo's coming out, and that's not a Pokemon that you're used to seeing. I also not used to seeing a person use Spark on a Dragon type, but I guess there's a first time for everything. Either way, Sliggoo, it's kind of weird looking at this thing. Gary's wife-looking snail slug. I don't really know what this Pokemon is what I'm trying to say. Is it a snail? I guess so, because it's got that little thing on its back, but usually when you see this Pokemon, it's in the newer games like X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and so it has like a 3D model, so I could definitely say this is the first time I'm seeing a sprite version of Sliggoo, and it looks kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. I guess just you're not used to seeing these Pokemon as a sprite, but we're not gonna let it get that bite off. Instead, you're gonna go right down, and we're gotta worry about some more cops, because I just remembered we were actually dealing with a cop. Better not be up to anything sketchy. Dude, you need to start just trusting people more. Actually, maybe you shouldn't, because there's a lot of really messed up people out there, man. I feel like it's kind of hard. Like, you definitely want to, but sometimes it's kind of difficult. So maybe these cops are actually in the right, and I'm the one that's in the wrong, saying that, you know, you shouldn't be going out and thinking every kid out there is a delinquent, when the thing is, maybe a majority of them aren't, so that's why cops are maybe like that. I don't know. There's a lot of cops that are definitely not very role model-ish, and I feel like cops are a job that when I was a kid I was always like, oh man, cops are so cool, they're so respected, and I don't know, it was weird. It was like the kind of like they were the adults of the adults, if that makes any sense, because as a kid you obviously respected every adult, but cops are like the adults of the adults, so they're not really, though. Anyway, why am I going on about this? What I actually should go on about is Murphy's Law, which, if you don't know, Murphy's Law is if anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. Or actually, you know what? Let me get that real quick, because the reason I'm even bringing it up is because I feel like it's been going on with me a little bit, at least with videos and with computer-related stuff. Anything that can go wrong kind of has been, because I have well, I have a backup computer, and even that one's basically not doing too hot. This video also right now, you might not notice, but is actually post-commentary, at least from a certain point on, because the audio literally just broke. I don't know what's going on. I've just been having terrible luck with computer stuff and recording, and I don't know why, but it kind of just brings me down. I feel like I should just bring it up to you guys because, you know, I've been noticing a lot of people have been really supportive in the comments, so I feel like I should just be more direct with you guys in a way, if that makes sense. Instead of just playing Pokemon, I'm kind of trying to just be me, you know? You gotta do you every once in a while, and right now I'm trying to do not you, I'm trying to do me. I'm trying to do this Soul Rock too, because man, this thing is taking quite a while to take out, and we're about to die, so yeah. Maybe it's not such a good idea. Oh god, we can't even switch out. Great. That's just amazing. But what I was saying was that I don't know why, at some point when I was recording this video, I mean, I didn't notice it obviously while recording, but at whatever point, it just stopped recording the audio. And so now we gotta do this, which I don't really mind, honestly. Like, I love commentating these videos because I just like this game a lot right now, but it's just kind of annoying when I wake up in the morning and then I'm like I kind of want to record because I like recording in the mornings, and then there's just a computer issue almost every time for some reason the last like week or so. So I kind of wake up and then have to fix that before I can even get to making the videos. And some videos have been kind of a lot later lately. I know a lot of people have been noticing that too. Like, I want to upload earlier, but I just don't know. It's honestly been mind-boggling to me how every morning that can happen. But you deal with it one day at a time. You take Murphy's Law and you say, you know what, Murphy's Law? Shove it up your Murphy, and then you make up your own law. Is basically what I'm trying to get to right now. And my law today is that this Staravia will not stand for his crimes of being a bird. Really? Okay, I guess he was level 25, but still, that really one-shot us just like that. Like, all I'm trying to do is get a little bit of experience on Eeyore, and it just keeps messing up, dude. Like, I just keep messing up Eeyore. I mean, he keeps getting messed up, as in he dies. And I also need to keep in mind that in this game specifically, when Pokemon die, they could actually stay dead until you go and pay 50,000 at the Pokemon Center. So there is that, and I haven't really been thinking about it much because I don't want to ever think about one of our Pokemon dying. That would seriously suck. But Officer Jason, you know what, man? At the end of the day, you're a good guy. I don't really know you, but I'm just going to say you're a good guy anyway, and walk over this way. Holy guacamole. Looks like we finally found the gym. The gym leader trains really hard here. I hear he freezes himself in an ice cube. What? The heck kind of person, Zaccio, apparently, freezes himself in an ice cube. This is a really cool looking gym though. And I don't just mean that because it's cool, as in like it's cold. I mean like it really does look super sick. Like, I like the way the design, and obviously it's going to be an ice type gym. But over this way, a normal person will live only one life before dying. A reader will live 1,000 lives before dying. That's a brilliant quote I heard once. So true too. So basically, if you live your one life, I guess you just live your one life. But if you read a lot of books, I guess what he's trying to say is that you can basically experience, not basically, but I guess in a way you can experience the life of the writer. And so you're kind of living a lot of lives. That's kind of cool. What do you think happens after you die? I talked to my friend in Palm Breeze town about it the other day. It's something to think about. Well, I don't really think about that too often, lady, but you know what? You can definitely go ahead and do that. Anyway, it doesn't seem like there was too much of interest in that house, aside from this guy that gave us a person berry, and this cop here who's trying to keep the peace. We gotta thwart gang violence attempts. Keep on the lookout. Gangs around here and stuff, and I think most of them will battle you, just like I just said, because this guy's totally gonna battle us. Zang member Curtis. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, there's a lot going on in this city. And even towards the end of this episode, you'll realize that it actually takes quite a long time to explore this whole place. So we're not going to get a chance to actually do that today, or in this episode rather, but we'll definitely try to explore the entire rest of the city in the next one. For now, we got to try our best to take out this Zang member. Our only Pokemon is literally Barry, and he's already at 30 HP. So unless this guy's got no more Pokemon left, I honestly don't even know if we can take him down. I guess we'll find out though, because the hail is on our side at least. I probably should have just healed up there and let the hail finish him off, because then I would have had full HP, in hindsight of course. But now thinking back to it, it's just like, well, you know, kind of a couple of mistakes were made, and suddenly this guy's got a Primeape. So, Barry, you fought bravely, buddy, but I don't know if you're going to be able to take on this Primeape, bro. The king of the jungle is about to be settled. What if that was actually, like, would that even be a thing? Like, do lions and monkeys even live near each other? I would assume that there's some lions in kitchens, but I don't actually... Did I just say kitchen? Because I meant to say jungle, and I have no idea why I said kitchen. But the ending of this story is that Barry actually dies. The ape is mightier than the lion, and so we gotta go to the Pokemon Center. First, you should restore your Pokemon. Next, you should hopefully tell us that none of them died, because, oh man, I stress out about that every time, because I think that a Pokemon's dead, but thankfully no one did. That's so awesome. I really do always think like, oh man, what if one of our Pokemon did die this time? I do not have the 50k to fork up, but thankfully no one did. And we actually are in a different Pokemon Center than we were at before, so we got teleported all the way to a different city just because we never like actually healed in Rosewood. So let's teleport back. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, man. They're so nice with the have a nice day, you know? It's the little things that count, and those little things definitely make your day. So since the city is so huge and I have no idea where to begin even exploring it, I'm just gonna go this way and I guess just start talking to people, because there's definitely some that want to battle you, but not exactly everybody. Ark actually told us at the very beginning, you know, there's some trainers in the city which make it very different from any other city in Pokemon. I think, I don't know if it's only like Castilia, but there's not very many cities I can think of that actually have battles inside of the city in Pokemon. So yeah, this guy's saying that a lot of people moved in the city but get deadly sick, so they would move out again. Not many people want to live here anymore. If you move to the city and get sick, like what is up with this city where everyone that moves here gets sick? I feel like the crime rate being high would definitely be an issue, but when you go live in a big city, you kind of just learn that that's probably going to be a thing. I don't know, it's kind of like big cities just tend to have more crime, I guess. So anyway, I finally found where the Pokemon, whatever. Because this city is so big and confusing, I honestly don't even know what section we're in now, but here's a guy that I'm going to just completely walk past. I'm pretty sure he was keeping guard out for something, but we can just waltz right in. Silver hired them to do something, so maybe this is some kind of rich condo, because this guy just said it was a condo, so I'm guessing Silver's probably doing pretty good for himself. Jeez Louise! Enforcer Eric, I didn't even know this was a battle, bro. You gotta chill out real quick. I thought you were a bodyguard. And I guess it makes sense for a bodyguard to have these fighting Pokemon, but guess what? I've got a fighting Pokemon of my own in Kokipound, and he's almost level 30. Holy crap. That's crazy. We're only on the 3rd gym of the game and already almost level 30. Feel like we might be a little bit over-leveled, but I think that we're actually not. It's probably just the fact that we have 3 Pokemon instead of the usual 6. Or sorry, we have 4 Pokemon. Though I guess I haven't been training Eeyore too much, so I guess we have 3. This is private property, Yell. I guess we'll get out of your private property. Just kidding. Because, yeah, we can't go up there, so instead we'll check out what these 2 nice gentlemen are doing over here. Certainly not anything sketchy, right? You know Mr. Silver would be very unhappy if the money you owed him was late, so you better pay up. I need to use the remaining money to open up a shop on the west end of town, though. Please, sir! What do you want, kid? Quit snooping! What the heck is going on? I thought these guys were just trying to buy some illegal drugs off each other, but apparently this guy's trying to beat him up because he owes money. So we're gonna beat him up instead. Beat him up. Gosh, I don't know. I feel like, well, my friend from Puerto Rico actually moved back here, and I mean, I don't really talk much Spanish with him, but for some reason, the Spanish has been coming out lately. Like, my words have been all jumbled up and sometimes kind of half Spanish, sort of, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I don't know who's really in the wrong or right here, because apparently the enforcer, the trainer we're battling, wants the money for Mr. Silver, but then the guy that owes the money actually owes the money, and he's trying to use it to open up a shop. So I don't know, it's like you gotta set your priorities, man. If you don't have the money, you can't open up a new shop. If you owe it, you gotta pay up. So I mean, the other guy's obviously wrong for wanting to beat him up, but this is ridiculous. I'm getting sick of kids like you interfering with adult business. So I gotta call the cops, dude. They're the adults of the adults. I said it earlier. Thank you so much for saving me. I can go set up my shop on the west end now. Come over and buy some items. Alright, dude. We'll definitely be sure to go buy this guy's items in the next episode, because that is going to be it for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.